First, let's find out together. Why does the phrase, "Mom, stop talking 'cause you so much pain"? Why does 30 minutes of your child crying make you want to give up? Is it because your child is bad? No. It is because inside you, especially for first-time mothers, there always exists an invisible fear, the fear of not being good enough. When your child screams, you don't hear, "I am tired." You hear, "Mom is a failure." When your child throws things, you don't see, "I want to keep playing." You see, "I don't know how to teach my child." That very sense of insecurity is what triggered your anger. You react harshly not to teach your child, but to protect your wounded ego. I have witnessed mothers sobbing just because their child refused to eat. They felt rejected. But remember King David, a great king, also felt weak. He prayed, "Search me, know my anxious thoughts." He dared to admit he was worried. What about you? Do you dare to admit that? "I am yelling at my child because I am too tired and confused." Only when you dare to take off the perfect mother mask can you truly begin to connect with your child. Now, let's go back to that screaming 15-month-old girl. Put yourself in the child's position. When she follows you into the room and grabs things, she isn't being destructive. With a 15-month-old's immature brain, she is a scientist. She is exploring, how do I hold this? If I throw it down, what sound does it make? And when you carry her out, you are abruptly interrupting that research process. She doesn't have language yet. She doesn't know how to say, "Mom, I'm having fun. Let me stay 2 more minutes." What is the only tool she action? She throws things. She cries. That is her way of saying, "I am so frustrated. I want autonomy. I want to stay." And what about the son yelling, "Stop talking"? Maybe at that moment, his brain is suffering from sensory overload. Imagine you have a splitting headache and someone keeps standing next to you, rambling endlessly. What would you do? You would also want to scream "you pew" when he says that sentence. It doesn't mean he hates you. It means, "My brain is full. I cannot take in any more words. Please give me a moment of silence." You see, throwing things is a cry for autonomy. Pushing away is a cry for help from an overloaded nervous system. Crying for 30 minutes is a sign of not knowing how to self-regulate emotions. Your child doesn't need a warden standing there counting timeout minutes. He takes his anger out on you because you are the only safe bar. He knows that even if he throws things, even if he screams in mom's face, mom will still be there even if mom is angry. He is testing your love to see if it is truly unconditional, as you say. So, how do you put an end to that 30-minute storm without screaming? How do you get your child to listen without you having to say it for the 10th time? The answer lies in a technique I call clay brain restructuring. This is when we stop confronting and start leading. Take a deep breath, and we will go into the solution right after this. Now, let me tell you something that sounds a bit counterintuitive. Next time when your son screams in your face, "Mom, be quiet," or when your 15-month-old daughter throws things all over the house, instead of getting mad, I want you to think this sentence in your head. Great. The opportunity is here. Sounds crazy, right? Being happy when your child is misbehaving. But the truth is this, when your child is throwing a tantrum is exactly when they are easiest to teach. I call this the play-doh principle. Just imagine your child's brain is like a lump of play-doh. When your child is normal and happy, that clay is cold and hard. It is very difficult for you to mold it into a new shape. When your child is angry and screaming, that clay heats up and becomes soft. Right at that moment when your child is screaming is when their brain is softest. Whatever you mold at this time will be imprinted in your child's head forever. Do you want to imprint fear in your child's head, or do you want to imprint love and safety there? The decision lies in your hands at that very moment, and here are the 4 steps I still do every day to remold my children whenever they throw a fit. Estepi 100 don't yell back when my child screams, "Mom, shut up." My blood rushes to my head too. But I remember the clay. I do not scream back. I have to be steadier than my child. I take a deep breath, look at my child, and convey the message, no matter how much you scream, I am still here. I am not afraid, and I do not hate you. Only when you are calm can your child be calm. If you get flustered, you lose. Step 1, Kanti Fierstis. This is the most important step. The more your child pushes you away, the closer you must get. Your child throws things. Your child cries for 30 minutes. Forget about that. Do not lecture at this moment. Sit down at your child's level. Look into their eyes. If your child permits, hug them. Just say simply, I know you are upset. I am here with you. That is all. Make the clay cool down a bit first, then figure out the rest. Stepi 30. Yo, you are tired. When your child has stopped crying, this is the time to teach. Your child is not bad. They just do not know how to do it yet. Your child screams because they do not know how to say, Mom, I have a headache. Please speak softly. The child throws things because they do not know how to say, I want to hold this myself. At this moment, teach your child to say that sentence. Model it for your child. If your child cannot do it yet, it means they need you to be more patient, not that they need physical punishment. Step 4, Takei responsibility. Finally, if a mistake is made, it must be fixed. If things were thrown, pick them up. If mom was made sad, apologize to mom. But do this happily so your child understands making a mistake means fixing it. There is nothing to be afraid of. Do not force your child to apologize while in tears. That has no effect. Is following these steps tiring? Yes, but the result is incredibly worth it. Let me tell you this story. Once, after a day of struggling with my 5-year-old son, the one who just screamed in my face this morning that he hated me, that night, while putting him to sleep, I whispered, I love you. The boy replied, I love you too. I continued with this sentence, the one I want you to remember well. You know what? I still love you even when you say you hate me. The boy was silent for a moment. Then he turned to say to me, Mom, you know what? I love you too. Even when I accidentally say I hate you, do you see? That very sentence wiped away all the fatigue. My child understood one thing, Mom's love is unchanging. Even if he makes a mistake, Mom still loves him. And that is the reason he will listen to me out of respect and love, not out of fear. Whether your child is 15 months or 15 years old, this play-doh principle always holds true. The next time your child acts out, remember me. Chuckle to yourself and think, here is the opportunity to remold the clay. Do you want to know more specifically how to handle it when you are fuming? How to stop yourself from screaming when you feel like you are going crazy yourself? I will show you. Instant cool down tips in the next video. Remember to subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss out. Together, we will make parenting lighter. See you next time.